The following morning, the gang gathers up inside the library, trying to see if they can find a book or anything that might regale them with more information regarding the case.
Melora traces her fingers amongst the backs of the books as she walks down the corridor. She notices an old book that seems almost a bit out of place. It's more worn out and definitely not as new as the other books are. It's called Pocket Realms, Arcane Dimensions. She picks up the book and starts reading through it, and she quickly notices that this might actually be of great help for them all.
Hey, you guys! I think I found something!
You did?
Yeah, I think at least.
Cool.
May walks over and looks at the book.
Oh, that seems magical.
Doesn't it? So, as far as I can tell, this book tells about like small pocket dimensions, and it kind of mentions something called like a mirror world or like a mirror realm, I guess. It's like basically that you can walk through mirrors and like disappear into other places that have mirrors. Can I be honest though? It seems a bit complicated. I don't really know that much about magic. May, do you think you could read through it? Maybe you understand more. You seem like a very smart person.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know magic, but sure.
Melora gives her the book.
May quickly looks through the pages that Melora has pointed out to her.
Well, it seems to be like a magic mirror world behind the mirror, and it's like a window from the mirror side that they can look out and see everything. You can enter through mirrors, and all the mirrors are connected to the mirror world. It's a mirror universe.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, I guess. And kind of badass, I guess. Like mirror travel. I don't.
Oh, does that mean they can check through my mirror and see me in my room?
I mean, probably.
Whoa.
Kind of makes you wonder about bathroom mirrors.
Oh, God.
So we're dealing with an interdimensional threat too, not only...
Home run?
Well, I mean, Runecover is always boasting about all that business with magic, that she has put up such great barriers of protection and all around the school. Which is weird because, I mean, if the person could travel through the mirrors like they did in the auditorium, then that would be false, wouldn't it?
Maybe Runecarver isn't such a badass as she claims?
I mean, either that or it's... Well, maybe it's like internal. Like, it is a barrier, but the barrier is at the perimeter. So it would create an internal barrier in the pocket dimension as well. So, you know, if you go into a mirror in the school, you can only go out in a mirror in the school. And you can't go in a mirror outside of the school into the school. And vice versa and all that.
So the mirror is at school?
Maybe. Potentially. Probably.
So, what do we do with this information?
Well, at least we now know that there is this thing about mirror dimensions. And considering it is like our top lead, we have to figure out who knows mirror magic. I mean, everyone has their own quirk or, you know, their own focus when it comes to it. Like, there can't be that many people who has specifically mirror magic. Or if you take it one step down, dimension magic. You know? Maybe we need to speak to Alessandro about it, you know? He seems to know everything about, you know, people with magic potentials in this place and all.
Does sound like a good idea.
Alright, let's find him, let's hit him up.
You all leave the library and make your way throughout the school, trying to find Alessandro. And after some quick asking around, you hear that he is sitting by one of the ponds right outside the school entrance. So all of you make your way there as soon as possible.
So, like, windows too?
I mean, it's a possibility, I guess.
I mean, maybe. Do you think. I mean, water? Could you be a portal?
Oh god, I hope not.
Maybe it's some kind of, I don't know, innate ritual, to craft a mirror, giving it, its potential, Either that or maybe it's the material that the mirror is made out of, glass or silver or something like that, that gives it a kind of property, something that the magic user resonates with.
That would make sense, I guess.
It might even be something social, like what's commonly accepted as a mirror is used as a conduit, but something that is not commonly accepted as a mirror cannot be used.
Oh, hey, there he is.
You see Alessandro sitting by the pond, kind of just taking in the environment, looking away with almost overglazed eyes, like he's staring into nothingness. But as soon as you start to approach him, he kinda pulls him out from this dreamlike expression and looks over to all of you. Oh, hi, how are you guys doing? Oh, yeah, home run. You still have the curse on you. Huh.
Yep.
Okay, do you want something? Have you found something, or what's the occasion?
May makes finger guns at him.
What do you know about mirror dimensions?
Mirror dimensions? Why do you ask?
Would the travel to a pocket dimension be detected by Runecarver's wards on the school?
Yes and no. Okay, maybe I should. Okay, I know a bit how the seal around the school works. You're talking how it interacts with pocket dimensions. Okay, let's say that you have a pocket dimension that you can access everywhere. I think Alex is a good example. You know Alex, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he has a personal pocket dimension where he can store basically anything he has created by himself and take it out whenever he needs to, like an inventory space in one of those RPGs kind of thing. Only limited to stuff he makes, of course. Yeah. How the seal around the school works in regards to that, it kind of sections off pocket dimensions. So if Alex were to make something here at school and put it away in the pocket dimension, he would only be able to retrieve it inside of here. He would have to physically take out the object and bring it outside the school and put it into his pocket dimension outside of school to access it outside of school. It also works the same way. If he puts something in outside of school, he can take it out inside of school. You get it?
Well, kind of.
Yeah, so yeah, if you have a pocket dimension, as you said, a mirror dimension, I would say that you could only access the mirror dimension that is connected to the school if you were to enter it here. You wouldn't be able to leave outside the school from that pocket dimension, but you would probably be able to move yourself inside here between the mirrors if it were something like that, but you wouldn't be able to get out from a mirror outside the school. You would have to walk out the physical way. Yeah.
And do you know anyone who has those kind of properties? Or, anything in that sort?
And you see Alessandro kinda straightens his back a bit and get another expression on his face, like he just realized something. Oh, do you think the culprit can use mirror magic?
Yes.
Oh.
We kind of think that. We don't know, but we kind of think that.
Ah. Oh, that would explains so much. I'm sorry, I got lost in thought. What was your question now again?
Do you know anyone who has those kinds of abilities?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I know any student with those abilities, but if they have them, and if that Artemisia that I was talking to is the false one, then they would probably be able to hide it by mirroring the person they are mirroring, kind of thing. If they really have mirror magic, if they did not wish me to see it, they probably have been able to hide it pretty well.
So, not only do they travel by mirror, but they also shapeshift? This is gonna be really confusing.
Yeah, you can say that. Well, I think it's kind of like, reflections. If they mirror magic to be the reflection of someone in a kind of way, it is quite a versatile type of magic, I would say.
Can I be excused for a moment?
Yeah?
Melora quickly gets to her feet and moves a bit away from the gang. Melora quickly takes out her phone and starts sending a message to Aurora, asking her about the small mind trick that she told her about when they last met up.
You rather quickly get an answer. Hi, Melora. Do you mean the illusion kind of trick where I look like a human?
Yes, exactly that one.
Okay, do you want me to teach you it, or do you have any questions regarding it?
So, quick question. If you do that trick, and if you walk by a mirror, do you still appear as the person you're trying to portray, or the person that you really is?
Okay, well, the trick is that you kind of make an illusion in people's mind. It does not affect the physical world, so you do make your regular reflection on the mirror, but if you made the illusion good enough, they would still see you, the you portray yourself as in the mirror, because that's how you portray the illusion in their mind. But in reality, you still look like you always do. It's just the trick of the mind.
Super! Thank you. That's all I needed to know. See you at the aquarium on Sunday.
I can hardly wait, Melora.
And Melora quickly walks back to the gang again.
Okay, so you're saying there's a mirror person.
I thought of a way that might work, to like see if the person is like the real person or not. Maybe? I'm not sure if it works though.
Huh? Oh, okay.
What? Who are you texting right now?
Oh, I texted a new friend. She doesn't go here. She's a bit older, but anyway, so she talked to me about like a mind trick, and it basically means that like you can alter your image in someone else's mind, so you look like someone else, but you're not really someone else.
Okay. Can she do mind magic or something?
I don't know if it's like magic or just like mind manipulation, but anyway, and so I asked her like if you are doing the mind trick and someone sees you and they see this image that you're trying to portray, right? But if you walk past like a reflection or like a mirror, do you still seem like the person that you're portraying in the mirror? Or are you like your real self? Like your real self shows through the mirror?
Oh, yeah, I think I've heard about this. Phoenix, they talked a bit about that mental illusions, when you put them into them, it's kind of you force the person in question to see you as you want them. So as long as you're inside their head and doing so, the mind, you just portray yourself as someone else, and the mind does the rest to fill in the gaps. But none of that works as long as you're not actively doing it.
Exactly. So, like, if we watch people through, like, a mirror or, like, a reflection, we can maybe spot if they're using that sort of magic or like manipulation, because if the person doesn't know magic, they can still use mind manipulation, right?
I'm not that versed in mind magic nor mind control or mind delusions and all of that, so I do not know, if I might be honest, if that would work.
Well, it's at least like a theory, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
So what do we do now?
Okay, so Anna's here does ice magic that's kind of mirrors.
Not really, but kinda. I don't know. This entire thing has been very confusing to me. I would not believe he could do it, but there's been so many questions lately, so I'm not sure anymore.
Mac looks at his compadres babbling and blurts out, "Everyone, I have a plan."
You do?
Yes.